Alright, it's time for another one of these GBO2 videos. This time, much lower cost than I normally go. This is 300. Well, not lower than I normally go, but lower than normally makes for exciting videos. But yeah, and I'm also in a support, which is kind of rare for me. But I think the Desert Gym is honestly one of the best supports for cost. There is one rival for it, the Zaku sniper type, because it also can use a weapon that can deal a heavy stagger, but being able to deal a heavy stagger is really good, especially at this low cost when the things like multi-stagger are pretty rare and such. It's very good at suppressing the enemy and just keeping them from doing much. Of course, the enemy team also makes this kind of easy on me. They have two supports, no raids, and one of their generals is a Zaku 2 using the Zaku MG, who I just sniped up on the ridge. So yeah, trading shots there. Decide to capture this point, keeping an eye down the side route for the guy who just killed my teammate. See, so I see the enemy advancing and I move to pin him down. Miss with the first shot, but do scare him a bit with the missiles, I think. And the rest of my team's advancing. Trade shots with their Gundam ground type WR. Run out of ammo, spam more missiles. Do see the enemy coming around this side, so I try and take a defensive position while I wait for my gun to reload. And it comes out fast enough, and just for the humiliation, I get him with the tackle instead of the saber. The enemy team has two Aqua GMs, and they both get bullied a lot here. If you don't like the Aqua GM, you're going to enjoy this video. So at this point, I'm talking on comms to my friend in the Dom, telling him to join me and hit the enemy from the flank here. Get off my first shot. This alleyway is a really good place for this suit to fight. My friend whiffs his bazooka shot, so I move in and take him with the railgun. Or I could have done it with the missiles, but the railgun was what I had. And I whiff my shot and my teammate goes down, so I'm backing off here. Although I have successfully largely destroyed the enemy's formation, since they're all kind of focused on me. Airstrike's coming in, I'm just trying to hold this position and draw what attention I can. It's always entertaining managing to hold a position in a solo support. That's another thing that the heavy stagger helps with. I missed that shot, but yeah, the heavy stagger means the Desert Gym can really just hold off the enemy a bit better than many other supports can. Simply because it has more time between. It has more time after each shot to create distance and also just to wait for the weapon to cycle. Things are looking bad, so I'm backing off. We both try and shoot each other, but miss there. I aim for the weapons rack, but I end up hitting the Aqua Gem instead. So after a respawn, I drop back in. My first goal is to bully the Aqua Gym. Then I go after the weapons rack. I get a little greedy with that, but he goes down, so it's fine. I try and trust my Dom friend to do that, but he ends up getting taken down, so instead I come back in and finish off the weapon rack. take a shot and miss. Besides, since most of my team's going that way, I'll go around this way and hopefully ambush them. Get one of their Aqua GMs as they're fleeing. Then stagger the other. But yeah, the heavy stagger really just... it fits with my ideology that supports are meant first and foremost to support the team. A heavy stagger weapon means that a support is much better at just keeping the enemy team inactive. And yeah. Typically, supports with heavy stagger weapons, while rare, don't typically suffer in firepower or anything for them. Most of my team's looking a little rough, but I'm holding down this passage. Again, the idea, the fact that the heavy stagger makes this into a support that can hold the position is great. Get a chain stun heavy stagger. That's another thing that's great about the heavy stagger is that it makes for very easy and extremely effective chain stuns. I see a situation developing, so I get a little greedy. I get in with the railgun. I do hit my teammate with that, but I consider it a worthy trade since I knocked down 2 of them with that swing. I really generally don't endorse supports using their melee weapon, except for the small handful that actually have very good melee weapons. But I'm getting a lot of use out of it here, I guess just because of the positioning. And because the suit can defend itself fairly well, I guess. So I see an Aqua Gem, and my first thought is to bully. Stagger him and then finish him with the missiles. Go for the weapons rack, get another missile kill. See the enemy team's basically all getting wiped out, and now we're in the last 40 seconds. We're just kind of... At this point, we're just kind of putting the pressure on for the sake of it. We do go cap their point. They, to their credit, do bravely try and mount a last stand. They are spawning in. I'm just waiting for them to come around. Unfortunately, I mess up and fall off and miss a shot. Get a shot, but due to lag, he doesn't stagger. Here I just get greedy. I shoot a teammate in the back, forgetting that the railgun doesn't penetrate. And I really just wanted to kill another Aqua Gem. That's been the theme of this round. But yeah, so that's a round in the Desert Gym. It's a very, very solid suit, and frankly one of my favorite supports, especially at low cost. I mean, you do need a little bit of good aim for it, but it's just very powerful and very good at helping your team. Anyway, you can see my stats there. I completely topped all of the records for my team, and I will see you in the next video.